Hey guys, welcome back to Cinetopical. Nate here again with Strange Wang. Today we have our segment that we call Unfinished Business. So basically what that means is we did a trailer reaction to a movie that has now been theatrically released. We have gone to see that movie and are rehashing what we thought when we saw the trailer versus what we actually feel about the movie now to see how much we had right, where we affirmed, where we slapped in the face by our own nasty comments. Today, we are doing Creed 2. So we did trailer reactions to both trailers that were released for the movie. I'll go ahead and start.
Ding, ding.
I was pretty hype about both trailers, had me really excited for this movie. I loved the first Creed. I thought it was great. Michael B. Jordan is one of the best talents that we have in the film industry right now, in my opinion. He's really, really good at what he does. I have respect for the Rocky franchise's impact on film. They're not that good.
You're a buffoon.
They're a little overrated.
You're a buffoon.
But
he hasn't seen one of them.
I love fighting movies. And Creed 1 was great. Creed 2, we went and saw it. And honestly, it just affirmed everything that I thought I was going to enjoy about it from the first movie. I don't have quite the expectation that he has for them to be like next level because he has this massive love for the Rocky franchise.
And if you want to see that, top 5 Rocky videos above his head.
But for me, it just really hit home. Everything that was supposed to be emotional felt emotional for me. I believed every single performance, but this is more his thing since he's the Rocky guy. So,
yeah.
Talk to us. Tell us about what were your reactions when you saw the trailers.
I'm going to start with trailer 1, obviously.
Yeah.
Not enough Rocky. And
in the trailer.
And when we got to the movie, it showed him coming out in the first fight, and there was no Rocky behind him. So it was like, oh, dude, Rocky's not going to be in the movie anymore, you know?
Right.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
He was in the second fight. And that worked perfectly, how he comes back, and his mom, Marianne, is like, reaches out to Rocky and is like, hey,
that was a good moment.
He needs you. And that was a heart-touching moment, one of my favorite scenes in the movie. And then, so I was okay with it. The trailer had my interest. It had me worried, but it still had my interest, you know? It made me ask questions like a good trailer does.
Fair.
Another big thing from trailer number 2 was we don't need this movie. Well, from the beginning, actually, like when Stallone's like, yeah, I'm writing it, Ivan Drago, that's the rumor going around the mill. And then it's announced Lundgren's in the film. I didn't think we needed that, being a huge Rocky fan like I am. Minus the 6th one, every film starts off where the other one ends. So obviously I wanted Creed like that because this is Rocky for our generation. Michael B. Jordan has taken the role onto him, and audiences fell in love with the character and fell in love with Rocky all over again. And I wanted that love to continue, and I wanted him to same tradition because the films are like, you can mirror scenes with like both films, with older films of the Rocky franchise. And I wanted to be stuck off where that one left off. But if his name's Pretty Ricky Conley, I think, right? Or is that the other guy? The fighter he fights for the Mustang, they go through that in the first 5 minutes. And I wanted that to be an entire movie. But then they added that, yeah, he was 3 years too old to fight, you know? Like, he was getting out of his prime. So that part worked for me. I didn't think... Because in the first film, Drago is like more like a Terminator-esque type character. So to give him this much definition and
depth and emotion,
yeah, like sold it perfectly for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was totally okay with you throwing him into 6 years later, how many years it was later.
Yeah,
and yeah, because I think the cancer thing might have got old looking back on it, you know.
Oh, if they drug out Rocky's cancer?
Like, we're dealing with the cancer again. But I enjoyed it thoroughly. I loved it. Not one of my favorite Rocky movies, but like all the Rocky movies, it was phenomenal. I loved it. And everything I thought was going to be bad about the movie, I ended up loving.
That's great.
So I was completely wrong for the first time ever in my life.
One thing I will touch on, I remember one concern that I did have, and a lot of people had when they announced the casting for Kid Drago.
Yeah, too big.
Was the difference in their size. And I won't say that that isn't something that I noticed in the movie. Michael B. Jordan bulked up pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I still, like, I 100% believe that he weighed what would be like a low heavyweight. There was still just such a size difference. Like, and I feel like, I will admit, I'm definitely kind of speaking out of my ass a little bit because I don't watch boxing that much. But I catch highlights and things like that, and I don't think I've ever seen fighters fighting in a weight class with that that realistic, like, big of a gap.
Yeah.
So it's nothing that took me out of the movie, like,
If anything, for me, it was like it got me in the fights more.
right, because it's like it really really like seals in the underdog
Yeah.
aspect of it. Like, this guy has more hate than you. He's got more raw strength and power than you. He's got reach on you. He's got height on you. Like, so
Anything you can do, he can do better.
yeah, unless you're just a stickler for specific like rules about fighting sports and stuff, I think it's something that's easy enough to just appreciate about the film.
Yeah.
And that it does actually add to it.
And we just finished the business. And this is Cinematopical. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what's your favorite part of Creed 2 in the comment section below if you've seen it.